customers still without prepaid meters. We take a commercial now. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH is the handle on Facebook. Like, share, and drop your comments.
The show continues after this break.
Get up to speed with the latest local, national, and international newspaper headlines.
Start your day with information.
And have your say on the newspaper review on The Morning Crossfire.
Only on 92.3 Nigeria in
Nigeria Info.
Past 6 is what the time is. Good morning, and we get on to some more headlines. My name is Ifeyemi Andrew, and don't forget, if you've not been following us, you can go on Facebook now and join the conversation from wherever you are. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, that is the handle. Get on there, search Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You see the Nigeria Info logo, like the page, follow the live stream, you watch. Do well to also share the live stream and then drop your comments reacting to the headlines. So the beautiful thing about that, you can even rewind it. So if you haven't, maybe you did not follow from the beginning, you can go to the live stream and rewind and you know, listen to the news again, listen to the headlines and all of that stuff. So yes, go there now, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On X, it is Nigeria Info PH. On YouTube, for those who are lovers of YouTube, Nigeria Info PH. Now, quickly, let's take some messages on Facebook. Odina Kachiweke says the continuous incessant attacks on harmless farmers by herdsmen in Benue State is worrisome, should be addressed. Skifu Piro says dealers demand 850 naira per litre diesel as Dangote marketers meet. My question is, can't they sell diesel 500 a litre? 850 is still high. 850 is not even for you. 850 is for the dealer. The dealer would now add his own cost of, you know, moving the product and whatever. So at the end of the day, you might be buying for 950 or even 1,000, depending. Thank God Ability at Twigbu says Rivers now for peace, not blood, says Governor Foba. I totally agree with the governor. Raymond Eze says, where is that? Patrick Amadi, Ifeyemi, good morning. Rector of Captain Lecha. Oh, goodness me. Ifeyemi, I commend the federal lawmaker from Edeato North Federal Constituency for his intervention in uncovering and disclosing every plot of the masterminders of evil against the River State government. That's John Ed Uwane. Frank Chuku says, House of Rep members calling for resignation of PDP national chairman is on the right direction because the president is using FCT minister to play a spoilt game in the PDP to pave way for the next election. Patrick Amadi says Ogochinyere should cry his own state cry and allow Rivers people to cry their own cry. I don't know how much he's been paid to cry this cry. He might also not have been paid. Raymond Eze Aliko says the manner which landlords increase rents in Port Harcourt is in this economy is worrisome. I wonder if they have conscience or empathy. My brother, I don't know what to say about that one. Because largely, I believe, in fact, to be honest, I think we would all agree, we Nigerians also have a problem. We blame politicians, but we do exactly what politicians do. It's the reason why I've always said, and I'll continue to say, the people that want to steal when they get into power in this country are more on the streets than the people that are already in power stealing. The people on the streets that want to steal, if they get into office, they are more than those that are already in power stealing. That's all I can say. Mugochinyere is very correct. Let the national chairman of the PDP resign because he is incompetent. Wankwo Ejirika. Obioma Noble says Mugochinyere is speaking the mind of all PDP faithfuls. FCT minister and PDP national chairman should leave the party in time and go to where their heart belongs. The governor remains leader of the party in Rivers State. Adindu Wisdom says Wike seems to have some power than the PDP as a party. He controls and says what happens in that party. The PDP is dead. Christian Williams says, unfortunately, that Joe Ajaero has allowed himself to be used by people who use Lamidi Apapa to destabilize Labour. NLC that are supposed to be fighting for the common people are now politicized under Ajaero. Too bad. Christian Williams, I also think we should know that the Labour Party was formed by the NLC. So also understand that the NLC has a say in the Labour Party. So it's not that they are being political. If there are certain things in a party that they have a say in that is not going well, they have a right to speak about it and try to address it. It's a party that they formed. Even those people who are on the other side of the divide in the Labour Party now agreed to the fact that the NLC has a stake and formed this party. So it is only appropriate that they want to, ensure that things are done the right way. Alaris Spief says, good morning, Ifemi. We are in rivers of peace, not blood. I wish those that want blood to spill to start with their own. Oh. Nobody wants to spill blood and nobody will spill blood. Lorenzo Delight says the high rates of house rent in Port Harcourt is alarming. Government should intervene. Dealers demanding 850 naira per litre for diesel after meeting Dangote is not good. It's still too high. Thank you. The assertion of airpeace boss should be looked into by the federal government. Bakel Menegbo says all these past administrations calling for restructuring. Nigeria today is a reflection of what they did yesterday. In the next 20 years, when the current administration will be out of power, they will speak the same thing. Fix Nigeria now that you are in power. Simple though. There's plenty of messages coming on Facebook. Keep them coming in. We'll take as much as we can on Facebook. It is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On WhatsApp 0809 030 6416. On X, Nigeria Info PH. So please get on X as well and drop your comments. I'll be taking the most of them that I can as we make progress this morning. Quickly, let's go to the phone lines and get your thoughts. If you don't have the numbers, yeah, they are 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003. You can also call us up on 0817 923 0007. Again, 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, and 0817 923 0007. As a number you can call to join in on the conversation this morning and air your thoughts. Quickly, some more messages on Facebook. Stephen Letom Bobo says, I'm in total support of the 60 federal lawmakers because their assertion is correct. Stephen Bobo sent in that one. What's happening in the PDP now? It's a big question. What is happening in the PDP? All right. If you get onto the Nation newspaper, this is headline you would find quite interesting. You might also want to take a look at it. NLC sacks Abure-led NWC, sets up transition committee. That's on the Nation. Super Falcons pick Paris 2024 Olympics ticket. They actually defeated the Bafanas of Bayanas of South Africa, both legs to qualify. So yes, congratulations to them. And in their group, I think they have Brazil, Japan. I can't remember the other country, but it's a tough one. I think and Spain. I don't know. Oh. Very tough group, but let's see how it goes. APC. Okay, this one says mass burial for 15 victims of suspected herdsmen killing in Benue. That's how they put it there. Breaking, federal government declares Thursday additional public holiday for Eid al-Fitr. And those headlines you would find on the Nation newspaper. Okay, let's take the calls now. Please, when you get on, do well to tell us your name, where you're calling from, and straight to the point. Thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, it's me, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Frank from Dila.
Go on.
Let me react on the Benue State government organized mass burial about the key 15 people. It's not a good man. This is condemnable. Organizing mass burial for them is okay, but my worry is this killing in Benue State has been going on, and I don't think something has been done. Please, the governor should do something so that this killing will stop. Then for the statement of Ugotinye, the list is arguing now is they are all Rivers people and they are PDP members. Please, allow Rivers people to settle their matter. This is my comment. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Yes, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Isaiah George from Buguma and Kalabala.
All
Andrew,
right.
on the issue of the complaint of rising cost of housing in Port Harcourt, I think it is really alarming because somebody once called me and also complained that this thing is really biting harder on citizens of Rivers State. I think one of the ways to me what my thought is telling me this morning. The government should also, can the government invest in housing programs where government goes to each of our local government and begin to see how they can talk with the traditional rulers, give land so that they build houses and for people to, like most of those LGAs that are within the outskirts of Port Harcourt, Emoha, Obakre, Buguma, Bunima, all those Aouda area, you begin to decongest the city and create new cities. This will help and people to begin to see affordable houses. On the issue of Igoshiere, I think they say better late than never, because for we have expected that Igoshiere and his 60-man House of Rep would have come up with this. There is a long ago we are expecting the expulsion of the former governor when all these things were starting here in the state. Where people begin to say that these people should be sanctioned in the party. Now, when you allow, just like my people said, if you allow monkey hand to stay, human being hand to be in the pot of soup for so long, bring it out and look at it.
All right, point made. We have to move on to another caller now. Thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, Ifemi Andrew.
All right, morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Comrade Leighton Barry Sunday, and I'm calling from Bori.
All right, go on.
Yeah, let me look at where the National Assembly member, the man from Anambra, accusing PDP chairman of instigating crisis in Rivers State. I think the PDP is quite on its own from what the Minister of FCT is doing. And I don't know how come with the allegation against the FCT minister, who nobody is even sure whether it's of the APC or not of the PDP. And with this situation, the Yesowike is still skimming into PDP to have a list that is affecting the governor here in Rivers State and the other PDP members here in Rivers State. I think accusing the FCT minister of maybe penetrating into the PDP affairs is not in a good situation with me, because with the problem he has with Atiku, and Atiku is the leader of PDP in Nigeria, I don't think that is actually true. They should actually also investigate how come this list is affecting the governor being the PDP leader in Rivers State. Because if it happens that way, I think the governor does not have a say in the PDP, and it does not show that the governor is the leader of PDP in Rivers State. So that should be followed up. And I ask the governor, if that list is true, that it comes from the FCT minister, I think my best advice to him is that he should defect from that
Thank
party.
You very much.
Look for another party. That is more
but I don't know why we still keep coming to this list when an answer has been given to what the real one is and what the fake one is. I think that I thought that has been settled long ago. So it shouldn't even be an issue for anyone who's listening. If the party itself, in its capacity from those who are supposed to speak, have told you what is right and what is wrong, I think that's where it should be left at, and not raised up to. It shouldn't be anything, given any voice. We have been given the answer to that. As for the housing problem, it's a big wahala. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning to you.
How are you? How are you doing this
Very
morning?
fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing good, thank God. Well, I don't want to react to anything politics because I'm tired. My name is Baridi Giadom, the radio governor. Let me react to the Super Falcons qualifying for the Olympics. I think this is a good one. I love this. If I'm not mistaken, it's been up for more than 10 years The last time.
Yeah, around 8 to 10 years since they qualified last for the Olympics.
So I must say kudos and congratulations to the Super Falcons. At least they've made us proud. Thank God for this achievement. And come this Olympics, I think if the proper preparation is done, I think they will lift the cup. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Even though I think for Olympics you get medals, but yeah. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome.
Yes, my name is AJ from Rumigbo.
Go on, JJ.
Ogoshinyere, what is telling us right now is that if care is not taken, there will be so much trouble in the PDP. You know what it means that 60 House of Rep members will be ready to dump a party? It will be so disastrous for the main opposition party in Nigeria. So for me, I think it's an advice that we need to follow up, and everything is said in that advice is absolutely correct. Then for the rising cost of getting apartment in Port Harcourt or in Rivers State, Andrew, I can tell you categorically that we should blame the Martins Amewule-led House of Assembly. 4 bills were sent to them about creating a new city, about having our own power project and all those. Where is the bill today? All they are doing is, we are passing a bill to extend local government. We are passing a bill to do this. These are very good bills that would have created enabling environment for the government to build more houses around those new areas. But have they done it? The answer is no. So blame them, because the government came prepared to roll up the sleeves, but they are like the stumbling block in the wheel of progress. So for me, I think...
All right, JJ, thank you very much.
Conclusively, hello?
Yes.
Dealers demand 850 naira diesel per liter. I think 400 naira shouldn't be a bad price at all. Dangote should even do good to tell us how much is cost of production, because we know what he's doing. What they are doing is just round tripping of crude products. So for me, let him do well and be patriotic.
Okay,
for
thank you, JJ. Good morning, Nigeria Info. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, it's me, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is John Amadi Alete, calling you from Mobudoga.
Okay.
This morning. Ifemi Andrew, a member representing one of the House of Rep member, Ugochine, speak on the Acting National Chairman and Ian Wike to resign on the PDP crisis. Ifemi Andrew, by now we should know the handwriting of FCT minister in the world, even though people who are blind should be able to know his handwriting in the world. Ifemi Andrew, this is a man who says when time comes, he will speak to people. The party will support. He never speak. He was on the ground planning bad against his own political party where he was the governor. Today he's still doing the same thing. Do we need a prophecy to somebody to tell us that it is the FCT minister that is causing the problem of PDP in Rivers State? The answer is no. So everybody should know, even a blind person, somebody who is blind that is not seeing, must know the handwriting of Ian Wike, the minister of FCT in the world. That is one of the persons. Look at the committee that Ugochine said. That who is Ugochine? If Ugochine not a member of House of Rep, he's not a PDP member. He doesn't have a voice to speak when his party is having issue. So what are we saying? If it is in APC, he should open up himself, say this is APC, allow PDP to rest, so that PDP can plan for himself. He cannot be there at a certain problem, putting fire while he's eating in APC. Is he an APC member, by the way? He's causing problems. Let him go back to his own and prepare himself. So he should stop putting fire on his own political party. Because there is adage that say that koboko that they use to flog the first wife and the second wife is crying. That is the koboko that they use to flog the second wife. The second wife.
Thank you very much. Let's get on to the next caller. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi, and how are you doing this morning, sir?
Very fine, thank you. Go on.
Yes, so I remain the very distinguished Temple Okere. I think looking at the dealers, will I say demanding putting up a 850 per liter of diesel. For me, in as much as I am concerned, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew, in this country, when we are importing, we hear of market forces, we heard of forest and all the rest of them, the landing costs. And if you come to the Dangote own, all these factors, I don't think it does exist again. So for me, in as much as this country is concerned, diesel has been sold for 200. We talk about 250, 300. At least, if we come down to that price, it wouldn't be a bad idea. And at the same time, looking at the accession and what the Ugochunye has put in place, if we must tell ourselves the truth, coming from a cooperative side of view, they make a lot of sense. The PDP as a party has not lived to its expectation. But it bothers me when somebody makes comments like this. They say, oh, he's been paid. Oh, he's been bought. We in this country, what former governor, Chief Barrister E.M. Wike, he did a lot for us as a people. When he attacked the governor of Ebonyi State, when he detected, we a lot of things he pushed forward. And he demanded for his resignation and all the rest of them. We look the positive side on where this man is coming from. And forget about all what have you. The PDP as a state, as a people, our governor and must move on. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. There's plenty of messages for us to take on WhatsApp and on Facebook. But I'll start with WhatsApp for now. If you haven't sent a message in, 0809 030 6416. That is the WhatsApp number to send in your messages. Ida from Nkoro says, good morning, Ifeami. Let's see. I commend the Imo State lawmaker for standing by the truth, asking Mr. President to call his minister to order. That's in the right direction. Again, the governor felicitating with Muslim community. It's a good one. The governor cares for everyone and is loved by all. The governor of the state remains number one leader in the state. Distractors should allow him work. Chima Uzoma says Ekinga is speaking from a point of bias. How can he say those in the PDP authentic list are APC members? Let him and his likes keep waiting in vain. Wike and Atiku are fighting for the soul of the PDP, and you expect Wike to allow Atiku's loyalists to take over the party structure in his home state? It will be very impossible. The governor should do more of governance and less of politics. We need roads in a chair. I asked this question before, and I'll ask it again. If you're in politics, is it possible to give development when you don't have control of power? I think it's a critical thing to also think about. Is it possible to give dividends of democracy if you're not in total control of power? Owanate West says, greetings. The demand of the PDP demanding the PDP national chairman's resignation by 60 House of Reps members is a step in the right direction, because the national chairman of the PDP is incapable of penalizing those causing dispute in the PDP. Odimegu says, good morning. What is happening in PDP calls for concern. You can have a PDP which takes advice from APC. This pattern of politicking amounts to political harlotry. If you ask me, let's keep supporting till the PDP crashes down, as predicted by notable Nigerians before the election. Sonny Didia. Chikeze Lawrence says, Ugochunye is correct. Just one man fighting everybody, also fighting the party that brought him to power in 2015, and some people are supporting him. Those supporting the FCT minister are enemies of Rivers State, Shikina. And Amifo Ernest says, PDP and Ugochunye's position: if the PDP is not careful as a position, it may go extinct. The party should discipline the FCT minister and former governor Wike. The party is supreme above individual interest and ambition. Amifo Ernest, that one is for you. King says PDP have been pocketed all these years because the FCT minister was funding the party and with River State resources over time. The PDP also went extinct if not for the FCT minister who was funding the party while the likes of Atiku moved to stay in Dubai. Wike's funding is the reason why PDP hasn't been able to clip the wings of Wike and discipline him. Okay, I think that's much we can take. We have a short commercial coming on next. We'll take that commercial afterwards. Business news follows at 7. On Facebook, Goody Pepple says it's high time we start telling ourselves the truth. Wike is the cause of Rivers' political crisis. All right, let's take a commercial now. After that, we'll take the news at 7.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info. We'll be right